Welcome to this Tutor to You Criminology video for WJEC Level 3 Criminology. In this video we're focusing on norms, moral codes and values as part of Unit 2 looking at criminological theories. For Assessment Criteria 1.1, students need to know what norms, moral codes and values are as part of explaining the difference between criminal and deviant behaviour. And in this video we're going to explain what these terms mean and how they differ. First of all, we'll look at norms. But what are norms? As a basic building block of society, norms refer to the specific rules or expectations that are placed upon individuals to behave in a socially acceptable way. They are the way in which individuals are expected to behave in a specific social context. These norms differ based upon social settings. Our behaviour differs when we're on a bus, in school or college, at a party or when playing sports. Norms are also based upon our social characteristics. Normal behaviour will differ based upon our age, our gender, our ethnicity, our cultural background or our religious beliefs. And let's look at some examples of how this occurs. First of all, norms vary based upon social location. So, for example, at school, college or work, we may be expected to dress in a certain way, in a uniform or adhering to a dress code. The way we dress may also differ based upon the time of day. For example, we might not wear formal attire to sleep in or go to the shops in our underwear. Norms also govern the way we act in social situations. For example, it's often expected that individuals are quiet in a library or a doctor's waiting room, which is different to the expectations people have of our behaviour at a party, a concert or a sports event. Our age and gender also play a part. For example, playing in the park when we're young may be seen as normal behaviour, but when we are elderly, this would be seen as abnormal. Moral codes differ from norms insofar as norms are behaviours that we display, whilst moral codes refer to what guides us. Moral codes can be seen as a code of ethics, advising us of how we should act in certain situations. They are usually associated with social institutions such as education, the government and the criminal justice system. Individuals within those institutions are expected to act in a moral and just way and display desirable behaviours. If they do not, then they could be subject to either formal or informal sanctions. Examples of moral codes could include the conduct of doctors and nurses or other healthcare workers. They operate on a code of ethics, one of which is to maintain patient confidentiality. Similarly, teachers are expected to conduct themselves in a professional manner. As part of their moral code, they should look to help students wherever they can. A final example of moral codes is the police and criminal justice system, who are expected to treat individuals equally and without prejudice or bias. They should assume innocence until guilt can be proven. Values are more universal than moral codes. Values reflect what people in society believe is the right thing to do in a given social context and in society as a whole. Values often reflect norms, with people valuing certain behaviours over others, giving them an admirable quality in certain social situations. Values are also subject to change, particularly as people's attitudes change, and this then leads to changes in what the normal behaviours we display are in social context, that is, our norms. There are many commonly held values in society, for example that society is meritocratic and fair, that people who work hard will be rewarded for their efforts. However, not everybody agrees with these values, and this is what causes social changes in society. Other examples of values include protecting the innocence of children by sheltering them from the adult world, and that everybody in society is created equal and should be treated with respect regardless of their social characteristics, their ethnicity, their gender, their age, their sexuality or their social class. Whilst these values are admirable, not everybody displays these behaviours in society, and this creates deviance. That concludes this Tutor to You Criminology topic video on norms, moral codes and values. Thanks for watching.